Some people think your success is measured by the amount of intelligence you have. Life has taught me it's not about that. It's about working hard towards your goal, never quitting until you get there. Don't stop till you get there. Let's pass. Hello, my name's Fernando Cardona. I wanted to talk a little bit about doubt I get from students. They have a confusion what is a confirmation and what is a verification. I'm going to try to explain this as simple as possible, and hopefully you understand it. So when you are joining the military, you have to go to a recruiter and you have to take what they call a pre-test. When you take the pre-test, they're going to answer your doubts about joining the military. And then if you decide you want to join, they're going to give you what is called a pre-test. If you pass the pre-test, two things are going to occur. If you don't pass the pre-test, they're going to tell you to study a little bit more and come again in 2 or 3 weeks. But if you pass it, you're either going to be sent to an ASVAB or they're going to give you a PICAT. Now, this is the thing. If you pass the ASVAB, let's say they send you to the ASVAB and you pass it, let's say you get a 70. You're good. That's your score. Everything's great. You do your physical exam, your medical exam, you're good. Now, what happens if you don't pass? So when you don't pass the ASVAB, if you don't pass, you have to wait minimum 1 month or 30 days, whatever you want to call it. After that month, you can take it. You can take it in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but you can't take it before a month. You have to wait minimum a month. So let's say you didn't pass with a 20 to make it simple. Now let's use the number 19. Let's say you don't pass with 19. You didn't pass with a 19, and then you waited the month and you take the ASVAB again. Now, if you take it again and you score more than 20 points or more, let's say you score a 51. So what happens here is you have to demonstrate it wasn't luck. You have to take the famous confirmation. So the confirmation, how it works is because you scored so high, you have to demonstrate you didn't cheat or it wasn't luck. So the thing is to pass the confirmation, you have to get more than the average of the previous 2 tests. So they're going to take this test and this test, they're going to add it up, and you're going to get you have to score higher than the average. That's the average. When you add it up, 51 plus 19, 10, 6, 7, 70 divided by 2, 35. Okay, let me see, 10, yeah. So you have to score more than 35 to confirm the score. Let's say you take the confirmation and you score a 42. Then you keep the 51 because you were just confirming the score. So again, if you don't pass the ASVAB, they're going to give you another ASVAB in a month or so. And if you pass that score, you're going to take the confirmation. You have to take a confirmation. That's going to be another version of the ASVAB, and you have to score more than the average of the previous 2 times. Okay, so another scenario that can occur, let's say you take an ASVAB, you wait a month, you don't pass, you take the ASVAB another month, you don't pass, you take an ASVAB another month, you don't pass. So after 3 fails, 3 tries, you have to wait 6 months. So that's the thing. Don't pass. Eventually, you're going to have to wait 6 months. Another thing that can occur, let's say, going back to the confirmation, let's say you didn't pass, then you take a confirmation and you pass, and then you take the confirmation. Once you take the confirmation, if you don't pass the confirmation, you have to wait 6 months. That's how the system works. I don't control that. I'm just telling you how it is. Now, that's with the ASVAB. What happens with the PICAT? So the PICAT is going to be a test you either take in the recruiter's office or in your house. The problem here is a lot of people cheat. Don't cheat. If you take it in your house, do it honestly, please. If you cheat, you're not going to validate it. So here with the ASVAB, it's what we call the confirmation. With the PICAT, is going to be a verification. Let's say you take the PICAT in your house and you don't pass. So if you don't pass, the PICAT doesn't exist anymore. You study and then you're going to be rolled over to an ASVAB. Whenever you want to take again the test, PICAT is out of the scenario. You're going to take ASVAB, and then everything I said here applies for the ASVAB. Now, let's say you take the PICAT and you pass. You don't keep that score. You don't keep it. You pass the PICAT. Because you did it either in the recruiter's office or in your house, you have to call what they call a verification. They have to verify that you really took the test and that you know the material. So they're going to give you an ASVAB. You either get an ASVAB or you get a short ASVAB. Those two scenarios occur. You can either get a normal ASVAB or a short ASVAB. The thing is, that day they send you the MEPS, they're going to give you a test. They're going to give you a test. And if you don't demonstrate that you didn't cheat, if you don't pass that, whatever they give you, you don't pass that, whether it be a short version or a long version, then you're going to have to, let's say they give you the short version. You didn't demonstrate that you did it, you didn't verify it. The answers don't match, then you're just going to be rolled over to an ASVAB, which would be the long version. You're just going to be rolled over to an ASVAB. And if you don't pass that ASVAB, then this cycle starts. If you don't pass that ASVAB, you're going to have to wait a month. And you're going to have to wait. If you don't pass that one, you're going to have to wait another month. And it's like if you were rolled over to the other cycle. The PICAT can only be tried to verify once. You can't continue to verify it. Now, this all sounds confusing. I don't know if I explained it well. I don't know. In the comments, if it's confusing, let me know. I'm not making another video on this, but just let me know. If you kind of understood, it's all good. Now, what is the only thing important about this? Whatever they give you, just try to answer it as best as you can. If you either take a PICAT in your house, do it without cheating. And when you have to verify that score, you're going to try your best. If you don't verify it, then you didn't pass. You have to study more. And then in a few months, they're going to give you a real ASVAB. And if you pass it, you can celebrate. And if you don't pass it, you have to study a little bit more. But that's kind of the verification and the confirmation. The confirmation is related to ASVAB. The verification is related to PICAT. Verification is when you have to verify the score of the PICAT in your house. The confirmation is when you have to confirm an ASVAB that you scored 20 or more points. Okay, let me see if I left anything here. Yeah, kind of said that. Yeah, we're good. So anyways, study a lot, do the best you can. Whatever they give you, try your hardest. Please don't cheat if you take a PICAT. Some people cheat in the PICAT, then they're not going to verify it. And the important thing is never quit. If you have a goal, if you have a purpose, just keep on at it till you get it. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's pass.